Why do you have problem saying no? Now, this is an incredibly important topic because a lot of people have not been told how to say no. We are often told by society that saying yes is very important, makes us more socially acceptable, and makes us better people who are considered to be more positive and well liked by our peers. However, what nobody wants to tell us is saying yes often means that a lot of people are going to take advantage of you, a lot of people are going to consider you a pushover, and you're going to come across as somebody who doesn't have any real boundaries and who doesn't have any real perspective on what they like and what they don't like. My name is Counsel. Welcome to this video from the Mind Counsel. So I decided to cover this topic today because I often get asked this question of, oh, I've been asked to do this and I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I just feel bad for saying no. And my answer to it usually is just say no. Like, it's not about feeling bad. And the only reason that you're usually feeling bad is because you are projecting another person's opinions and their feelings onto yourself. Yes, it's important for us to be empathetic as individuals. However, we are all responsible for our own feelings. And if we do things that make us uncomfortable, usually we do it because we want to please other people. This is one of the main reasons why people have trouble saying no to anything. And it's something that I come across on a daily basis. Now, being a people pleaser doesn't come with a lot of positive connotations. However, this is literally what you're doing if you are saying yes because you feel bad about saying no. You don't want to displease the other person, you want to please the other person. Now, you could be wanting to please the other person because you really like the other person. Maybe they're a close friend, maybe they're a love interest, maybe they're someone who's in a position of power over you, like a teacher or someone at work. So you think, you know what, it's rather than just me saying no and being a little, uncomfortable, working those extra hours that I don't want to work, putting my life on hold, doing something that makes me mentally and physically unhappy, I'll just say yes because I want this person to like me. I don't want this person to be upset with me, and I want to please this person instead of pleasing myself and what my mind and my body is telling me at that moment. And unfortunately, what I find is a lot of people who are people pleasers will please other people because they get their affirmation of self-worth from other people. And I want you to ask this question of yourself and be very honest with your answer. Are you one of those people who feels like they are not worthy or good enough or amazing enough unless they have the affirmation from somebody else? So if somebody was to say to you, I don't like your attitude, I don't like this, I don't like that about you, would you internalize that and say to yourself, okay, that must be true, I need to change my behavior completely and become a totally different person and do things so I can make this person like me more? Or are you okay with being disliked? Because oftentimes we feel that when we say no, another person is not going to like us anymore or not like us as much as they used to. And this is very important for us to realize that it's not just about saying no, it's about being okay with other people not liking us very much. Even if it's for a short amount of time, we need to be okay with that. Oftentimes, the people we are saying no to are people that we care about and we value their opinion. And if you think about it, if you value someone's opinion and you care about them and you've developed a strong bond in a relationship with this person, are they really going to dislike you overall as a person because you said no to something that they wanted you to do and you didn't want to do? No, that's not what's going to happen. If anything, they will respect that you have a different opinion from them, and they might not like you for a little bit. They might not like the fact that you said no, but they will respect your boundaries and they will respect the fact that you are somebody who has standards and boundaries. If it's somebody that you've met recently and you want them to like you and they don't really know you that well, and you think, oh, if I say no, they're not going to like me very much. Well, I can tell you this much. If you're going to say yes to everything just so they will like you more, they might like the fact that you're saying yes to them, but they're also going to take it as a way of, oh, I'm going to walk all over this person. I'm going to do what I want to do. And this person clearly has no boundaries. They clearly have no self-respect. So I'm just going to do what I feel is right. And there is going to be no respect coming forth from them. And something that I often talk about is the fact that if there is no respect between people, love can never grow. Even affection can never grow in the long term. People have to respect you, to love you, to honor you, to consider you worthy. And if you want to be worthy in their eyes, if that's really so important to you, then learn to say no to them if you don't feel comfortable doing something. Now, I'm not saying just say no for the sake of saying no, or don't be rude, or don't be impolite. What I'm saying is if they suggest something or say something, or they're moving at a pace that you don't feel comfortable, or they're saying stay and work those extra 50 minutes, 5 hours, however long, do extra shifts, and you don't feel comfortable doing that for whatever reason, and maybe you're not getting paid enough, or whatever the reason is, you need to learn to say no. Because otherwise people are going to take you for granted. And like I said before, they're going to walk all over you, and they're going to think it's okay to do that. So if you want the respect, I highly recommend you learn to say no. And the best way to do that is by working on your self-confidence, is by loving yourself first, is by not seeking approval from other people, is by realizing that another person's opinion of you is not make or break. It's not about making another person happy to feel good about yourself. It's about give and take. A relationship is about mutual respect. It's about understanding between two people that we have difference of opinions, that we don't like the same things necessarily, but it doesn't mean that the relationship is going to break down. It doesn't mean that we're going to end up hating each other. And if that does happen, then that person is not the right person for you. They're not the right person to be in your life, or maybe that's not the right job for you. And consider it a blessing instead of a curse. You put down a standard or a boundary, and the other person doesn't like it, and they want to break off ties because of it. They're actually doing you a massive favor instead of harming you, because you're actually proving that this is what I deserve, and if you're not going to give me what I deserve, then you are free to go. And if the other person goes, then like I said before, consider that a blessing instead of a curse. Not everything that we lose in life is a negative. Sometimes we lose things so we can gain something even better. Sometimes you have to walk away from that terrible job that you really don't like working, that is, sucking your soul dry, that you hate getting up for in the morning, so you can actually go ahead and put that business idea into practice. Go and find that other job. Go and start living your dreams. Go and open up a new horizons for yourself. So always consider every door closed as a new opportunity, instead of thinking I have to keep every door open and make everybody happy. Because I can tell you now, you're never going to make everybody happy, and not every single person is always going to like you, and that's okay. It doesn't change who you are as a person. It doesn't make you less worthy. It doesn't make you less lovable. It doesn't make you less amazing. It just means that you're not going to get along with everybody. And that's okay. Just work on your self-confidence and fall in love with yourself. Those are the most important things. So it was a bit of a short video today, but more of a reminder really. And I'm going to be doing more videos on why we have trouble saying no, and ways that we can overcome these problems and learn to be the best version of ourselves, to learn to be somebody that we're proud of, someone that we're confident about. So keep an eye out. Share this video with anybody you think might benefit from this. Share this with someone you consider to be a people pleaser, or somebody that you feel like you have to please and you can't say no to. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I drop my next video. Thank you very much.